Many of us have always wondered what's inside these things. Well, this is the first time I've ever bought this particular brand. I've used other brands plenty of times, but let's unbox it and see what's in it. I paid $330 for this at Menards, actually just this morning, to come in to insulate my crawl space. All right, so we got our safety manual. You guys should look over this. It shows you the differences in your tips, your caulking cones, pour cones. Suggests that you always wear your respirators, goggles, Tyvek type suits, when to spray, when not to spray, what to happen if you inhale this stuff. Lots of good little tips here. Okay. We have a carrying handle, which you're supposed to leave in here, pop up through here, and now you can carry this around and leave it in the box. So they want you to leave your two tanks, part A and part B, in the box. What's this? Shake thoroughly. So I guess we need to make sure we shake at least the blue tank. You can see one in here, one's red and one's blue. This needs to be shaken before you use it. So we'll go ahead and shake them all up before we use it. We'll take it out. Okay. We got our gun. Awesome! Bang, bang. Right here. It comes with, let me check, I don't know the exact footage. Okay, here's the gun. It comes with 9 feet. So if we set this thing in the center of most rooms, we'll be able to reach all the way around. Most of them. That's neat. Gun's already hooked up, ready to use. And we get this little baggie here. These are your cones. Petroleum jelly that help put the cones in. And then the different tips. Open this up. Okay, we have this tip here. You can see it right here is where it mixes it all up. Sprays in here, sprays out here, and this is actually a spray cone. This right will allow a small fan to come out, or actually a round cone shape to come out as you spray. We have this tip here. This is what I'm going to be using. This is your fan. So you set it up this way. This sprays a broad fan, comes out. Broad fan comes out and sprays your walls. These are the fan sprays, and this is the cone sprays here, side by side. So it's nice. They color coded. You got the blue or the clear, and what they look like here. So let's count these up here. There's 2 more. So they give you this many cone spray things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get 6 cone sprayers. Just put those back in the Ziploc bag so I don't lose them, because just these tips alone are pretty expensive. There, I lost one. Here. So I explained in one of my termite episodes that the house originally, when it was built, was sitting on this pile of rocks here. And then there's another pile of rocks about halfway down this way. And then about halfway down that way, that had an 8x10, 8x8, something like that, hand-hewed beam resting on and span between the rocks. Then somewhere along the line, somebody came and they dug down a footer and laid these bricks and came all the way up to that, and they filled them in with mortar and did a pretty good job. But in areas like this, so I'll even take a look at my foundation real quick. You can see clear outside alongside the rocks. This is a mouse, a snake, a squirrel maybe, just begging to get in when they feel that warmth. They're just begging to get in. So the appropriate fix outside would be to tuck point outside. It's structurally sound and fine, so I'll tuck point it outside, and then on the inside, I'm just going to foam it in. So just to keep the mice out. But again, everything's structurally sound. We got a footing We've dug down, we've checked. You dig down 3 feet, there should be concrete underneath all these bricks. Just wanted to point that out. You can take a look. You can crawl around your crawl space with your flashlight. If you don't have this on, take your flashlight and point it away from you, and then you can take and look into your crawl space, and then the sun will show through, and you'll be able to see holes in your foundation all the time. Holes in your foundation. There could be holes underneath your sill plate right here. There could be holes going outside or something along those lines. We want to fill all of those in, otherwise you're going to get bugs, mice, snakes will all come into your crawl space. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start spraying this. First I want to let you know this is ideal. Well, ideal, but they recommend that you spray this at about 75 degrees Fahrenheit. It's the beginning of spring, and it's the beginning of spring in March. It's actually almost April. In Ohio, it was 65 yesterday, and today I woke up at a brisk 34. Welcome to Ohio. So 37 degree high right now. I do have the furnace on. It's probably only 48, 50 degrees in here right now. It costs me way too much money to heat this up. So I'm going to go ahead and try to apply this at 45, 50 degrees, and we'll see what happens. So first it says we need to shake this stuff up. I'm just going to shake. Safety equipment, read this entire chapter book they give you. Guys, wear a mask, cover your face, wear eye goggles, and wear a Tyvek suit. I'm just putting on my crappy hoodie right now for my Tyvek suit. I got on safety glasses, and I'm not going to wear a mask. So we'll see what happens. When I wear a mask, it fogs up my glasses. It's horrible. Okay, I'm going to try to get you a couple views here. We'll see how this stuff goes. Hopefully I don't roach my camera. Okay guys, I nearly forgot to mention this. Now I'm over here in this dark corner. But one of the reasons we're doing this is one for insulation, stop cold air from coming in, and stop pests from coming in. So if they don't feel the warmth from the outside or the breeze from the outside, they may not think of this as adequate shelter, so they won't come in the first place. That's the theory. Anyways, if they do come in, it's going to make it harder for them to move around. So what mice and snakes like to do is they get up on this ledge I'm about to show you on top of the house here, and they scurry across this. This becomes the interstate. So they come through here, they run up in here into this. So this little guy takes you to the kitchen, or you come over here and this takes you over to the bathroom, or up here goes up into your slippers. You know, so what they show in the movies where the mouse goes up and they run throughout the entire house is true. So if we take and we spray foam in there, it makes that interstate be congested, and it makes it much harder for them to get around if they do get in here. So I'm going to go ahead and get back to spraying. Here it is, guys. So you can see it's only been less than probably 10-15 minutes. This stuff's already rigid. I did almost my entire crawl space. I went ahead and went up here behind my blocking and in front of my blocking just to keep mice out. So it says it does about 200 square feet if you do it about 1 inch thick. I wish it went just a hair more, because there's about a 5-foot section I couldn't complete of my crawl space. But I think that's my fault, because I sprayed it on just a little too thick. I think that's my fault, because I sprayed it on just a little too thick where I first started. Again, I've never used this particular brand of this product, so I didn't know how far or how it would actually go, or how much to put on, but overall it looks pretty good. I mean, it's ugly, but it's going to serve its purpose. I've already, feels warmer in here. Ha ha ha. Went really, really fast. Ooh, this board. Over here is where I started spraying it appropriately, I think. Wow, look how much is gooped up there. I think this stuff goes 10 times. Stuff's awesome. So it looks like the Froth Pack 200 goes pretty far. I've never used that product. I like it. I probably need one more container of it to do the crawl space in my kitchen and in my bathroom. It's really expensive. I wish I didn't have to buy it, but I don't see any other alternative. It's going to be the best way. So next week, come back to us because we are finally going to put down subfloor in my front 2 rooms. That is exciting. These 2 rooms are getting flooring. No more jumping up and down. Joyce, oh my goodness, it's snowing. Don't miss it. Remember to subscribe. We'll get it down. I'll show you how to do it, and we'll see the progress of my old farmhouse. Again, this is Jay, Footsteps in the Past. This is my old farmhouse. Thanks for stopping.